हेलो, राम राम सारियानो। आज हम ई एकलव्य मॉडल रेजिडेंशियल स्कूल के हॉस्टल वार्डन भर्ती 2025 के लिए जो दिसंबर में एग्ज़ाम है उसके लिए नॉलेज ऑफ आईसीटी यानी कंप्यूटर की क्लास के बारे में, आज कंप्यूटर सिक्योरिटी के बारे में पढ़ेंगे। अगर आपको वीडियो पसंद आए तो प्लीज़ वीडियो को लाइक करें और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब ज़रूर करें। मैं आपको हॉस्टल वार्डन से रिलेटेड सारा स्टडी मटेरियल इसी चैनल पे दूंगा। तो ओके, आप प्लीज़ चैनल को सब्सक्राइब ज़रूर करें। चलो स्टार्ट करते हैं। कंप्यूटर सिक्योरिटी। कंप्यूटर सिक्योरिटी इज ऑल्सो known as cyber security or IT security. Computer security is a branch of information technology known as information security, which is intended to protect computers. It is the protection of a computer. It is protection of a computing system and the data that they store or access. Methods to provide protection. There are four primary methods to provide protection. First, system access control. It ensures that unauthorized users do not get into the system by encouraging authorized users to be security conscious. Second, data access control. यानी it monitors who can access the data and for what purpose. Your system might support mandatory access controls with these. The system determines access rules based on the security levels of the pupil, the files, and the other objects in your system. Next, third, system and security administration. It performs offline procedures that make or break secure system. Next, system design. यानी it takes advantages of basic hardware and software security characteristics. Components of computer security. Computer security is associated with many core areas. Basic components of a computer security system are as follows. First, confidentiality. यानी it ensures that data is not accessed by any unauthorized person. Second, integrity. यानी it ensures that information is not altered by any unauthorized person in such a way that it is not detectable by unauthorized users. Third, authentication. यानी it ensures that users are the persons they claim to be. Next, fourth, access control. यानी it ensures that users access only those resources that they are allowed to access. Next, fifth, non repudiation. यानी it ensures that originators of messages cannot deny they are not sender of the message. Next, availability यानी it ensures that systems work promptly and service is not denied to unauthorized users. Next, privacy यानी it ensures that individuals has the right to use the information and allows another to use that information. Eighth, stenography यानी it is an art of hiding the existence of a message. It adds confidentiality and integrity of the data. Next, cryptography यानी it is the science of writing information in a hidden or secret form and an ancient art. It protects the data in a transmit and also the data stored on the disk. Some terms commonly used in cryptography are as follows. First, plain text यानी it is the original message that is an input. Second, cipher यानी it is a bit by bit or character by character transforming without regard to the meaning of the message. Third, ciphertext यानी it is the coded message or the encrypted data. And next, encryption यानी it is the process of converting plain text to cipher text using an encryption algorithm. Next, Decryption यानी it is the reverse of encryption. For example, converting ciphertext to plain text, plain ext, plain. For example, converting ciphertext to plain extension. Now let's talk about sources of cyber attacks. The most potent and vulnerable threat of computer users is virus attacks. A computer virus is a small software program that spreads from one computer to another and that interferes with computer operation. It is imperative for every computer user to be aware about the software and its programs that can help to protect the personal computers from attacks. The source of attack can be follow. First, downloadable programs. Downloadable files are one of the best possible source of virus. Any type of executable file like games, screensaver or are one of the major sources. If you want to download programs from the internet, then it is necessary to scan every program before downloading them. Second, cracked software. These softwares are another source of virus attacks. Such cracked forms of illegal files contain virus and bugs that are difficult to detect as well as to remove. Hence, it is always preferable. Uh, uh, option to download software from the appropriate source. Third, next, email attachment. These attachments are the most common source of viruses. You must handle email attachments with extreme care, especially if the email comes from an unknown sender. Fourth, internet. Majority of all computer users are unaware as when viruses attack computer systems. Almost all computer users click or download everything that comes their way, and hence unknowingly invites the possibility of virus attacks. Fifth, booting from unknown CD. When the computer system is not working, it is a good practice to remove the CD. If you do not remove the CD, it may start to boot automatically from the disk, which enhances the possibility of virus attacks. Malware threats to Next topic, malware threats to computer security. Malware stands for malicious software. It is a broad term that refers to a variety of malicious programs that are used to damage computer system, gather sensitive information or gain access to private computer systems. It includes computer viruses, worms, Trojan horses, rootkits, spyware, adware, etc. Some of them are described below. First, virus. Virus stands for vital information resources under siege. Computer viruses or perverts softwares are small programs that can negatively affect the computer. It obtains control of a PC and directs it to perform unusual and often destructive actions. Viruses are copied itself and attached itself to other programs, which further spread the infection. The virus can affect or attack any part of the computer software, such as the boot block, operating system areas, files, and application programs. The first computer virus, Creeper, created in 1971. Types of virus. As some common types of viruses are as follows. First, resident virus. It fixes themselves into the system's memory and get activated whenever the operating system runs and infects all the files. It that are opened, it hides in the RAM and stays there even after the malicious code is executed. For example, Rendex, Mave, etc. Second, direct action virus. It comes into action when the file containing the virus is executed. It infects files in the folder that are specified in the auto exec.bat file path. For example, Vienna virus. Third, next, overwrite virus, यानी it deletes the information contained in the files that it infects, rendering them partially or totally useless once they have been infected. For example, way, trudge, reboot, trivial, 88D, etc. Fourth, boot sector virus. Boot sector virus, यानी it is also called master boot sector virus or master boot record virus. This type of virus affects the boot sector of a hard disk. Brain was the first PC boot sector virus created in 1986. For example, Polyboot B and anti-exe, etc. Fifth, macro virus, यानी macro virus, यानी it infects files that are created using certain applications or programs that contain macros, macros like doc, excels, ppt, etc. For example, melissa.a. Next, file system virus, यानी it is also called cluster virus or directory virus. It infects the directory of the computer by changing the path that indicates the location of a file. For example, dir2 virus. Next, polymorphic virus, यानी it encrypts or encodes itself in an encrypted way every time it infects a system. This virus then goes on to create a large number of copies. For example, Lkern or Thoreng, etc. Next, FAT virus, यानी it is used to store all the information about the location of files, unusable space, etc. For example, link virus, etc. Next, multi partite virus, यानी it may spread in multiple ways such as the operating system installed or the existence of certain files. For example, Flip. Next, web scripting virus. Web scripting virus, यानी many websites execute complex code in order to provide interesting content. These sites are sometimes created with purposely infected code. For example, JS Fortnite. Some common viruses are tabulated below here or name. 1971 में Creeper, 1982 में Elk Cloner, 1988 में द मॉरिस इंटरनेट वर्म, 1999 में मेलिसा, 2000 में आई लव यू, 2001 में कोड रेड, 2003 में SQL स्लैमर, 2003 में ब्लास्टर, 2004 में सासेर, 2010 में स्टक्सनेट, 2011 में ट्रोजन, 2012 में रूट किट, 2014 में जेनेरिक PUP, 2014 में नेटवर्म. Effects of virus. There are many different effects that viruses can have on your computer depending on the types of virus. Some viruses can first monitor that you are doing. Second, slow down your computer's performance. Third, destroy all data on your local disk. Fourth, affect on computer networks and the connection to internet. Fifth, increase or decrease memory size. Sixth, display different types of error messages. Seventh, decrease partition size. Eighth, alter PC settings. Ninth, display arrays of annoying advertising. Tenth, extend boot times. 11th, create more than one partitions. Now let's talk about worms. Worms, yani a computer worm is a stand-alone malware computer program that replicates itself in order to spread to other computers. Often it uses a computer network to spread itself, relying on security failures on the target computer to access it. Worms are hard to detect because they are invisible files. For example, bagel, I love you, Morris, Nimda, etc. Now let's talk about Trojan. A Trojan or a Trojan horse is a non self-replicating type of malware which appears to perform a desirable function but instead facilitates unauthorized access to the user's computer system. Trojans do not attempt to inject themselves into other files like a computer virus. Trojan horses may steal information or harm their host computer systems. Trojans may use drive-by downloads or install via online games or internet-driven applications in order to reach target computers. Unlike viruses, Trojan horses do not replicate themselves. For example, Beast Sub 7 dot GS 0 access rootkit etc. Next, spyware. Let's talk about spyware. Spyware yani it is a program which is installed on a computer system to spy on the system owner's activity and collects all the information which is misused afterwards. It tracks the user's behavior and reports back to a central source. Next, these are used for either legal or illegal purpose. Spyware can transmit personal information to another person's computer over the internet. For example, Cool Web Search, Finfisher, Django, Glob, Trojan, Keyloggers, etc. Next topic, symptoms of a malware attack. There is a list of symptoms of malware attacks which indicates that your system is infected with a computer malware. Some primary symptoms of malware attacks are as follows. First, odd messages are displaying on the screen. Second, some files are missing. Third, system runs slower. Fourth, PC crashes and restarts again and again. Fifth, drives are not accessible. Sixth, antivirus software will not run or installed. Seventh, unexpected sound or music plays. Eighth, the mouse pointer changes its graphics. Ninth, system receives strange emails containing odd attachments or viruses. 10th, PC starts performing functions like opening or closing window, running programs on its own. Some other threats to computer security. There are some other threats to computer security which are described below. First, spoofing. Spoofing yani it is the technique to access the unauthorized data without concerning to the authorized user. It accesses the resources over the network. It is also known as a masquerade. IP spoofing is a process or a technique to enter in another computer by accessing its IP address. It pretends to be a legitimate user and access to its computer via a network. Second, salami technique, yani it diverts small amounts of money from a large number of accounts maintained by the system. Next, hacking. Hacking yani it is the act of intruding into someone else's computer or network. Hacking may result in a denial of service (DOS) attack. It prevents authorized users from accessing the resources of the computer. A hacker is someone who does hacking process. Fourth, cracking. Cracking yani it is the act of breaking into computers. It is a popular growing subject on internet. Cracking tools are widely distributed on the internet. They include password crackers, trojans, viruses, wire dialerts, etc. Next, phishing. Phishing yani it is characterized by attempting or fraudulently acquire sensitive information such as passwords, credit cards, and credit cards details, etc. by masquerading as a trustworthy person. And sixth, spam. Spam yani it is the abuse of messaging systems to send unsolicited bulk messages in the form of emails. It is a subset of electronic spam involving nearly identical messages sent to numerous recipients by emails. Next, adware. Adware yani it is any software package which automatically renders advertisements in order to generate revenue for its author. The term is sometimes used to refer the software that displays unwanted advertisements. Eighth, rootkit. Rootkit yani it is a type of malware that is designed to gain administrative level control over a computer system without being detected. Next topic, solutions to computer security threats. Some safeguards or solutions to protect a computer system from accidental access are described below. Antivirus software. Yani it is an application software that is designed to prevent, search for, detect and remove viruses and other malicious softwares like worms, trojans, adware and more. It consists of computer programs that attempts to identify threats and eliminate computer viruses and other malware. Some popular antivirus is first Avast, second AVG, third K7, fourth Kasper Sky, fifth Trend Micro, seventh Quick Heal, sixth Quick Heal, seventh Symantec, eighth Norton, ninth McAfee. Next topic, let's talk about a digital certificate. It is the attachment to an electronic message used for security purposes. The common use of a digital certificate is to verify that a user sending a message is who or she claims to be, and to provide the receiver with the means to encode a reply. It provides a means of proving your identity in electronic transactions. Digital signature. It is an electronic form of a signature that can be used to authenticate the identity of the sender of a message or the sender of a document, and also ensure that the original content of the message or document that has been sent is unchanged. Next, firewall. Firewall yani it can either be software based on hardware based and is used to help in keeping a network secure. Its primary objective is to control the incoming and outgoing network traffic by analyzing the data packets and determining whether it should be allowed through or not. Based on a predetermined rule set. A network's firewall builds a bridge between an internal network that is assumed to be secure and trusted, and another network, usually an external enter network, such as the internet, that is not assumed to be secure and trusted. A firewall also includes or works with a proxy server that makes network requests on behalf of workstation users. Now let's talk about password. It is a secret word or a string of characters used for user authentication to prove identity or access approval to gain access to a resource. A password is typically somewhere between 4 to 16 characters, depending on how the computer system is set up. When a password is entered, the computer system is careful not to display the characters on the display screen in case others might see it. There are two common modes of password as follows. First, weak password, easily remember, just like names, birth dates, phone numbers, etc. Second, strong password, difficult to break and a combination of alphabets and symbols. File access permission. Now let's talk about file access permission. Most current file systems have methods of assigning permissions or access rights to specific user and group of users. These systems control the ability of the users to view or make changes to the contents of the file system. File access permission refers to privileges that allow a user to read, write, or execute a file. There are three specific file access permissions as follows. First, read permission. If you have read permission of a file, you can only see the contents. In case of a directory access, means that the user can read the contents. Second, write permission. If you have write permission of a file, you can only modify or remove the contents of a file. In case of a directory, you can add or delete contents to the files of the directory. Third, execute permission. If you have execute permission of a file, you can only execute a file. In case of a directory, you must have execute access to the bin directory in order to execute it or cd command. Now let's talk about terms related to security. First, eavesdropping. Eavesdropping यानी the attackers monitors transmissions for message content. Second, masquerading यानी the attackers impersonate an authorized user and thereby gain certain unauthorized privilege. Third, patches यानी it is a piece of software designed to fix problems with a computer program or its supporting data. This includes fixing security vulnerabilities and other bugs and improving the usability and performance. Fourth, logic bomb यानी it is a piece of code intentionally inserted into a computer's memory that will set off malicious functions when specified conditions are met. They are also called slag code and does not replicate itself. And next, application gateway यानी this applies security mechanisms to specific applications such as file transfer protocol, FTP, and telnet services. Next, proxy server यानी it can act as a firewall. It can act as a firewall by responding to input packets in the manner of an application while blocking other packets. It hides the two network addresses and used to intercept all messages entering and leaving the network. टिटबिट्स यानी की लॉगर यानी इट इज़ अ सॉफ्टवेयर प्रोग्राम डिजाइनड टू रिकॉर्ड एवरी key stroke on the machine on which it runs. The legal right to use software based on specific restrictions is granted via software license. Payload is code in the worm designed to do more than spread the worm. A bomb virus has a delayed payload. Next, software piracy. Software piracy means copying of data or computer software without the owner's permission. Now let's talk about a question bank. Now let's talk about a question. Question first. DAS is a branch of information technology known as information security. First, computer security. Second, cyber security. Third, IT security. And fourth, all of these. The correct answer is fourth, all of these. Next question. It takes advantage of basic hardware and software security characteristics. First, system design. Second, data access control. Third, system access control. Fourth, none of these. The correct answer is first, system design. Next question. Verification of a login name and password is known as first, configuration. Second, accessibility. Third, authentication. Fourth, logging in. Fifth, other than those given as options. The correct answer is third, authentication. Next question. If you are allowing a person on the network based on the credentials to maintain the security of your network, then this act refers to the process of first, authentication. Second, automation. Third, firewall. Fourth, encryption. Fifth, none of these. The correct answer is first, authentication. Next question. The scrambling of code is known as first, encryption. Second, firewalling. Third, scrambling. Fourth, deception. Fifth, permuting. The correct answer is first, encryption. Next question. The main reason to encrypt a file is to first, reduce its size. Second, secure it for transmission. Third, prepare it for backup. Fourth, include it in the startup sequence. The correct answer is second, secure it for transmission. Next, cracked software are another source of first, email attack. Second, virus attack. Third, Trojan horse. Fourth, all of these. The correct answer is second, virus attack. Next, a malware is an Next question. A malware is an first, program. Second, hardware. Third, a person. Fourth, none of these. The correct answer is first, a program. Next question. Software such as viruses, worms and Trojan horses that have a malicious content is known as first, malicious software, malware. Second, adware. Third, scareware. Fourth, spyware. Fifth, firewall. The correct answer is first, malicious software, malware. Next question. Viruses, Trojan horses and worms are first, able to harm a computer system. Second, unable to detect if present on computer. Third, user friendly applications. Fourth, harmless applications resident on computer. Fifth, none of the above. The correct answer is first, able to harm a computer system. Next question. It is a self-replicating program that infects computer and spreads by inserting copies of itself into other executable code or documents. First, keylogger. Second, worm. Third, virus. Fourth, cracker. The correct answer is third, virus. Next question. A computer virus is first, deliberately created. Second, created accidentally. Third, produced as a result of some program error. Fourth, all of the above. The correct answer is first, deliberately created. Next question. dash are often delivered to a PC through an mail attachment and are often designed to do harm. First, portals. Second, spam. Third, viruses. Fourth, other than those given as options. Fifth, email messages. The correct answer is third, viruses. Next question. Which of the following refers to dangerous programs that can be caught of opening email attachment and downloading software from the internet? First, utility. Second, virus. Third, honeypot. Fourth, spam. Fifth, app. The correct answer is second, virus. Next question. A program designed to destroy data on your computer which can travel to infect other computers is called a first, disease. Second, torpedo. Third, hurricane. Fourth, virus. Fifth, infector. The correct answer is fourth, infector. Next question. If your computer rebooting itself, then it is likely that first, it has a virus. Second, it does not have enough memory. Third, there is no printer. Fourth, there has been a power surge. Fifth, it needs a CD-ROM. The correct answer is first, it has a virus. Next question. Computer virus is first, a hardware. Second, Windows tool. Third, a computer program. Fourth, a system software. Fifth, none of the above. The correct answer is third, a computer program. Next question. Which among the following is related to the internet and mail? First, boot up. Second, magnetic tapes. Third, application software. Fourth, paging. Fifth, virus. The correct answer is fifth, virus. Next, the first PC virus was developed in first 1980, second 1984, third 1986, fourth 1988. The correct answer is third, 1986. Next question. And the first computer virus is first Creeper, second Param, third the famous, fourth Harley. The correct answer is first Creeper. Next question. Which virus spreads in application software? First, macro virus. Second, boot virus. Third, file virus. Fourth, antivirus. The correct answer is first, macro virus. Next question. The dash of a threat measures its potential impact on a system. First, vulnerabilities. Second, countermeasures. Third, degree of harm. Fourth, susceptibility. Fifth, none of these. The correct answer is third, degree of harm. Next question. Which of the following is the type of software that has self-replicating software that causes damage to files and systems? First, viruses. Second, Trojan horses. Third, bots. Fourth, worms. The correct answer is fourth, worms. Next question. Like a virus, it is also a self-replicating program. The difference between a virus and it is that a worm does not create copies of itself on one system. It propagates through computer networks. First, keylogger. Second, worm. Third, cracker. Fourth, none of these. The correct answer is second, worm. Next question. A worm, first, can automatically move in a network. Second, can only be transferred with human interventions. Third, worms are harmless. Fourth, none of the above. The correct answer is first, a worm can automatically move in a network. Next question. A worm is a program that infects a computer and spreads by inserting copies of itself into other executable code or documents. First, self-attach. Second, self-replicating. Third, non-self-replicating. Fourth, hacking. The correct answer is second, self-replicating. Next, a computer virus normally attaches itself to another computer program known as a first, host program. Third, second, target program. Third, backdoor program. Fourth, Bluetooth fifth Trojan horse. The correct answer is fifth Trojan horse. Next question. These are program designed as to seem to being or be doing one thing, but actually being or doing another. First Trojan horse is, second keylogger, third worm, fourth cracker. The correct answer is first Trojan horse is. Next question. Viruses that fool a user into downloading and or executing them by pretending to be useful applications are also sometimes called first Trojan horses, second keylogger, third worm, fourth cracker. The correct answer is first Trojan horse is. Next question. A dash is a small program embedded inside of a GIF image. First web bug, second cookies, third spyware application, fourth spam. The correct answer is third spyware application. Next. Hackers often gain entry to a network by pretending to be at a legitimate computer. First spoofing, second forging, third IP spoofing, fourth all of these. The correct answer is third IP spoofing. Next question. It is a situation in which one person or a program successfully masquerades as another by falsifying data and thereby gaining illegitimate access. First spoofing attack, second vulnerability scanner, third packet sniffer, fourth rootkit. The correct answer is first spoofing attack. Next question. Attempt to gain unauthorized access to a user's system or information by pretending to be the user. First spoofing, second hacker, third cracker, fourth phishing, fifth none of these. The correct answer is first spoofing. Next question. Which of the following enables to determine how often a user visited a website? First hacker, second spammer, third phish, fourth identify theft, fifth cookie. The correct answer is first hacker. Next question. A person who uses his or her expertise to gain access to other people computers to get information illegally or do damage is a person who uses his expertise for software. First spammer, second hacker, third instant messenger, fourth all of these, fifth none of these. The correct answer is second hacker. Next question. Hackers first all have the same motive, second are another name of users, third many legally break into computer as long as they do not do any damage. Fourth are people who are allergic to computers. Fifth break into other people's computer. The correct answer is fifth hackers break into other people's computer. Next question. What is a person called who uses a computer to cause harm to people or destroy critical systems? First cyber terrorist, second black hat hacker, third cyber cracker, fourth hacktivist, fifth other than those given as options. The correct answer is third cyber cracker. Next question. An act of sending emails or creating web pages that are designed to collect and individuals' online bank, credit card or other login information. First phishing, second spam, third hacking, fourth cracking. The correct answer is first phishing. Next, dash are attempts by individuals to obtain confidential information from you by falsifying their identity. First, first phishing trips, second computer viruses, third spyware scams, fourth viruses, fifth phishing scams. The correct answer is first phishing trips. Next question. Which of the following is a criminal activity? Attempting to acquire sensitive information such as passwords, credit cards, and debits by masquerading as a trustworthy person or business in an electronic communication. First, spoofing. Second, phishing. Third, stalking. Fourth, hacking. Fifth, none of these. The correct answer is second, phishing. Next question. All of the following are example of real security and privacy risks except first hackers, second spam, third viruses, fourth identify theft, fifth none of these. The correct answer is second spam. Next question. Junk email is also called first spam, second spoof, third sniper script, fourth spool, fifth none of these. The correct answer is first spam. Next question. Dash is a type of electronic spam where unsolicited messages are sent by email. First trash mail, second cram mail, third draft mail, fourth spam mail. The correct answer is fourth spam mail. Next question. Adware is something first which is added to your computers. Second, by adding this performance of your computer increases. Third, software that gets different advertisement. Fourth, none of the above. The correct answer is third. Adware is something software that gets different advertisement. Next question. It is a toolkit for hiding the fact that a computer's security has been compromised. Is a general description of a set of programs which work to subvert control of an operating system from its legitimate in accordance with established rules. Operators. First, rootkit, second, keylogger, third, worm, fourth, cracker. The correct answer is first, rootkit. Next question. It is a prepared application that takes advantage of a known weakness. First, security exploit. Second, vulnerability scanner. Third, pocket sniffer. Fourth, rootkit. The correct answer is first, security exploit. Next question. It is a tool used to quickly check computers on a network for known weaknesses. First, security exploit. Second, vulnerability scanner. Third, pocket sniffer. Fourth, rootkit. The correct answer is second, vulnerability scanner. Next question. A dash is anything that can cause harm. First, vulnerability. Second, phishing. Third, threat. Fourth, spoof. The correct answer is first, vulnerability. Next question. An antivirus is an first program code. Second, computer. Third, company name. Fourth, application software. Fifth, none of these. The correct answer is fourth, application software. Next question. Antivirus software is an example of first, business software. Second, an operating system. Third, a security. Fourth, an office suite. The correct answer is third, a security. Next question. A digital signature is an first, scanned signature. Second, a signature in binary form. Third, encrypting information. Fourth, handwritten signature. Fifth, none of the above. The correct answer is third, encrypting information. Next question. To protect yourself from computer hacker intrusions, you should install a first, firewall. Second, mailer. Third, macro. Fourth, script. Fifth, none of these. The correct answer is first, firewall. Next question. Which of the following is a key function of a firewall? First, monitoring. Second, deleting. Third, copying. fourth moving, fifth none of these. The correct answer is first monitoring. Next question. Mechanism to protect network from outside attack is first firewall, second antivirus, third digital signature, fourth formatting. The correct answer is first firewall. Next question. A firewall operated by first the purchase page, second isolating intranet from extranet, third screening packets to from the network and provide controllable filtering of network traffic. Fourth, all of the above. Fifth, none of the above. The correct answer is third. A firewall operated by screening packets to from the network and provide controllable filtering of network traffic. Next question. Coded entries which are used to gain access to a computer system are called first entry codes, second passwords, third security commands, fourth code words. The correct answer is second passwords. Next question. Password enables users to first get into the system quickly, second make efficient use of time, third retain confidentiality of files, fourth simplify file structure. The correct answer is third retain confidentiality of files. Next question. Which of the following is the combination of numbers, alphabets along with username used to get access to user accounts? First password, second username, third title name, fourth host ID. The correct answer is first password. Next question. Dash refers to privileges that allows a user to read, write or execute a file. First authentication, second file access permission, third password, fourth firewall. The correct answer is second file access permission. Next question. The authorized real-time interception of a private communication such as a phone call, instant message, known as first replay, second eavesdropping, third patches, fourth payloads, fifth none of these. The correct answer is second eavesdropping. Next question. Vendor created program modifications are called first patches, second antiviruses, third health, fourth fixes, fifth overlaps. The correct answer is first patches. Next question. Which of the following a computer's memory, but unlike a virus, it does not replicate itself? First Trojan horse, second logic bomb, third cracker, fourth firewall, fifth none of these. The correct answer is second logic bomb. Next question. Some viruses have a delayed payload, which is sometimes called a first time, second antivirus, third bomb, fourth all of these. The correct answer is third bomb. Next question. Which was the first PC boot sector virus? First creeper, second payload, third bomb, fourth brain. The correct answer is fourth brain. Next question. It hides the true network addresses and used to intercept all messages entering and leaving the network. First logic bomb, third second firewall, third patches, fourth proxy server. The correct answer is fourth proxy server. Next question. It is a software program designed to record, log every keystroke on the machine or which it runs. First keylogger, second worm, third virus, fourth cracker. The correct answer is first keylogger. Next question. The legal right to use software based on specific restrictions is granted via a first software privacy policy, second software license, third software password manager, fourth software log, fifth none of the above. The correct answer is second software license. Next question. Dash refers to the unauthorized copying and distribution of a software or illegal copying and distribution of a software is first hacking, second software piracy, third software literacy, fourth cracking, fifth copyright. The correct answer is second software piracy. दैट्स ऑल फ्रॉम दिस टॉपिक। अगर आपको वीडियो पसंद आए तो प्लीज़ वीडियो को लाइक करें और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। थैंक यू।